back. I hope you're all doing well. Today's video is going to be on this summer to fall makeup look. I was actually laying on the beach the other day drinking a pumpkin spice latte, so it doesn't get more summer to fall than that. For today's look, I tried to just use products that are going to work when the weather can be really unpredictable, especially like this time of year. Products that are going to last on your face while complementing the tones and colors that we're going to start seeing in the fall. So I hope you guys enjoy this look. We're gonna get right into it. Let's go. Headband, skin is moisturized, ready to prime. I'm using one of my faves, the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Can't believe I haven't finished this yet. I use it quite frequently. And I did wash my hands. Just scoop some out on my finger, warm it up a bit, and blend it all over the skin. Once that's all blended in, I like to give it a good press. Just gently pressing it into the face. Moving on to foundation. I don't even know if you would call this foundation. For today's look, I'm using the Fenty Eaze drops, and I have two because I did order these online. Didn't know which shade to get, so I went with 7 and 8, and I actually mix them sometimes. Technically not a foundation, it's a blurring skin tint. I don't know what is in this, but whatever it is, my skin loves it. I don't know, I feel like when I remove it and take it off, like after I wash my face, my skin looks better. Something about it, it's definitely improved the tone and texture of my skin. Really love this product. You don't even have to use a brush. If you don't want to, I find that it blends in really nicely just using my hands. But like I said, I'm just gonna do a little concoction of both 7 and 8. So that is it, very quick and easy. Obviously you can see it's not full coverage, it's definitely light coverage, but you can easily build on top of it. I love how brands are just coming out with all of these light coverage products like skin tints, tinted moisturizers. I don't know, I feel like everyone's just embracing their natural skin. I love it. Next, I'm going to apply some concealer. I have two out in front of me, one being Tarte Shape Tape. Use this constantly. And then I also have the Kosas concealer. The Kosas would probably be a better fit for the Fenty Eaze drops that I used because it's not as full coverage as Tarte Shape Tape, but naturally, this one is just my favorite, so I'm gonna use this. I'm just gonna make sure I don't go too overboard with it. Just because this is so full coverage and the Eaze drops are not, I want to keep it nice and balanced. Perfect, so that is exactly what I wanted, just kind of brighten up the under eye area and some discoloration that I have around my nose and chin. Setting that concealer in place as usual with my Hourglass veil. If I don't do this right away, it will just start creasing immediately. Now it's time for one of my favorite steps in makeup, and that is bronzer. It is still technically summer, so gotta warm up the skin. I am going to be using a couple different bronzers today, both by Fenty. The first one I'll be going in with is the Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Bronzer in the shade Macchiato. This is such a beautiful, rich, bronzy tone that you can still definitely get away with wearing in the fall. And the other one is the Fenty Stalk'r Bronzer in the shade Private Island. I like using this one to set the cream bronzer in place just so it doesn't fade or move around throughout the day. I'm applying the cream using their 125 face brush. I don't know why I always tap it off. There's nothing coming off, it's cream, hello. It's just a habit, but this I like to just pop right in the hollows of my cheeks, like in and above. Definitely a big fan of cream bronzer, especially this one. I recently tried the e.l.f. $6 cream bronzer that they just came out with. I didn't find the formula to be buildable like this one. I'm not saying it won't work for you. If you haven't tried it yet, by all means go for it. I'm pretty sure their formula is like cream to powder, so you really don't have a lot of time to work with it, and once it dries, that's it. Like, you can't pack on any more product. I just love this one because it's buildable and you can really take your time with it. Great product. Sadly, it's not $6 like the e.l.f. one, but it's worth it. Switching over to this Morphe brush. This is like a big fluffy powder brush, and I'm lightly going to dust over the areas that I bronzed. Before I do anything else with this complexion, I'm going to outline my brows using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This one is in the shade Chocolate. I'm curious to know how everyone is feeling about the seasons changing. Are you like me and still clinging on to summer for as long as you can? Or are you just over it? Halloween decorations are out. I just love summer. I feel like that's when I'm the most happy. I still love fall, I really do, but summer will always be my number one. I was planning on using this and just sticking with like a cream product theme today, but I already set the cream bronzer with powder, so this is gonna be a no. I also have this one by Milani. This is a powder blush, one of the OG blushes, especially for glowy summer looks. The name of this color is Luminoso. You can totally skip out on highlight if you're using this blush because I feel like this almost has like a highlighter built into it. Just adds really nice color to the skin. So now that the complexion is finished, we're going to work on the eyes. This was a little birthday treat to myself. The Patrick Ta Major Dimension eyeshadow palette. So this is what the palette looks like. It's pretty much a mirrored case. Here is the inside. You get mattes, shimmers, toppers, and then 2 cream shadows, which I think is so cool. I love a good cream shadow. You can use them all over the lid. You can use them as like a gel liner. There's so many different things you can do with these, and I really appreciate this cute little door that'll help protect them and keep them from drying out. I think that's a really great idea. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do, but I know that I want to use these creams. I'm going to start with the lighter cream shade, which is called Lady. It's a really pretty light brown, and I'm going to apply this all over my lid with my finger. Easy to blend out. I'm really liking that so far. I think I want to set that in place with this one. It's called Lavish. It looks like a light orangey brown, and from far away it looks matte, but when you get up close, it looks like it has little pink and gold fine glitters in it. A little powdery, but it is blending out pretty well. I'm switching brushes again. This is a fluffy crease brush, dipping into this shade, and I'm gently going to buff that out onto the crease area as well as the lower lash line. These browns are stunning. I can definitely see these being like some of my new staple shadows. They just work so well together and create like the most seamless blend. I definitely want to use one of these in the inner corner and on my brow bone. This one looks like it should be used as a topper, so I think I'm going to try this one. It's called Divine, and it's basically a bone shade, but it looks like it has a sheen to it. That is perfect. This one would have been way too glittery, I think. So I just added some liner. I was torn between using these 2 shades, the dark brown matte shadow or the deep reddish chocolate brown cream shadow. I went ahead and used the powder. I just like dampened a little eyeliner brush. Usually when I do like a shadow liner using a powdery eyeshadow, I have all kinds of fallout on my under eye, but this has zero fallout, so I'm really impressed by that. And I like this color. It's kind of a toned down version of like a black liner. So the liner on top is all done. Now I'm going to add some of this Essence eye pencil right into the waterline. This eye look is almost done. We're just going to top it off with some mascara and lashes. This is the Covergirl Lash Blast Mascara in their new vegan formula. The best mascara ever, just got better. So I am generously coating this on my top lashes and then very lightly onto the bottom. I've decided to not wear the headband anymore. It's giving me a headache. So of course we're gonna give that a moment to dry. The lashes I will be wearing today are the Ardell Wispies. I think a nice pale creamy nude lip would look beautiful with this eye look. It's been a while since I used a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. This one is in the shade Kim KW. So beautiful and flatters all kinds of different skin tones. And then depending on how that looks, I might add the Patrick Ta Silky Lip Cream just as a topper. But before we do any of that, I'm going to slightly overline using one of the MAC lip pencils in the shade Stripdown. The shade of this pencil works year-round, but especially for fall looks because it's such a beautiful brownish nude. All right, I think that looks stunning by itself. No need for a topper or gloss. I'm pretty sure this mascara has dried by now, so I'm gonna pop these on and this look will be complete. So here we are with the completed look. I did just mist my skin down with some of the Badescu facial spray once my lashes dried in place. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments what your favorite go-to summer to fall makeup products are, and I'll see you in the next video.